Hey there, and welcome back again to YAS, a stripper podcast. On this podcast, we'll discuss how classifying each other as people and workers is dangerous to society and marginalized groups of people. We'll also talk about the climate in and outside of the strip clubs and all of the amazing things that strippers do. And of course, we'll talk about all of the things in between. I'm your queen, A.M. Davies, and this is YAS, a stripper podcast. Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of YAS, a stripper podcast. Today's format is very different. We decided to have strippers call in from all over the world. We have mostly American strippers, but also from the UK and from Canada as well. And the reason I wanted to do a podcast this way, an episode this way, is because I really wanted to hear other people's voices and get a real idea of what's going on with them. And I just wanted to listen. And I was telling somebody the other day about how throughout this journey that I've been on, which is being an advocate for strippers, that I had to learn over time how to truly listen. And I thought I was a good listener for a long time. And it kind of just dawned on me overnight one day that I wasn't really truly listening to what strippers want or what they're going through. I had learned all this new information and I was just spitting it back at them as information that they needed to know. And it was the only information they needed to know. And it was the right information. And I didn't take the time to sit back and think of their perspectives or their individual experiences. And so that's why we're having this format today. Basically, so I can shut the fuck up as much as possible, which is really hard for me to do, and just listen to what's going on in their world. Because quite frankly, I spend a lot of my time being very angry at club managers and owners, but there are people out there that are at least trying to do the right thing. And I think that I need to be reminded that people are people, and in every industry and in every part of life, there are people who do things that you really like and appreciate and people who do things that you don't. And the strip club industry is no different. It's made up of people. And it's how people choose to be, not about how owners or employers of strip clubs choose to be. It's how those people choose to be. And that's what the real crux of all of this is. It's determining who's helping and who's hurting, and to create a dialogue around that so we can all learn and figure out how to support each other, because this is going to take a lifetime to reform this industry and create happiness and abundance around it. So we're not doing 4-for-1 today. We're not doing stripper tips. We are just listening to these amazing dancers tell their stories and to connect with them. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, our next caller on the line is Phoenix. Thank you for joining us today, Phoenix.
You're very welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
You're so welcome. Can you tell our audience where you're calling in from today?
I'm calling from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada. Yeah, so you're our second international caller. Very exciting. So we have some questions lined up for you guys. I'm curious about, I'm actually very curious about the difference between what goes on in Canada and the US. Do you talk to a lot of American strippers? Do you see or hear of a difference?
I do hear the difference, and it's a little bit different from us than it's for you guys. Like right now, I'm like kind of managing an online strip club because like so many girls have like no jobs. There, like because of the clubs that shut down. So like the difference is like the clubs there completely shut down. Like there is no benefits whatsoever, like nothing. At least here in Canada, we're getting subsidized by the government. So if you're an independent worker, you're getting $2,000 per month, which should cover for your rent and your food. And then everyone has to stay inside.
That's amazing. Your government is sending you $2,000 a month.
Yes. And then for students, I think it's $1,400.
If you're a student and you weren't working and you were just going to school, they're like, well, here's some money anyway.
Yeah. That's basically what they're all doing. They're just like giving money away to people, which I'm like very happy about, because like so many people have no jobs. They're just like, one of my friends just like, she just got pregnant at the end of the strip club moment, like when she tried before she got her job.
Yeah.
And she had to like she has no job, no, like now she was pregnant, she had to like abort the baby, like it was just like a lot of stuff going on. And
Wow.
then thanks to like Canadian government, like we're just getting, yeah, we're just getting money back.
Yeah, that's amazing. So before all the COVID-19 stuff, what was work like? Were you making money? Was the economy doing well? And how were you being treated by your employers?
I mean, like I started dancing when I was 20. I'm 23 now. I started dancing when I was 21. Then I left the club. But for me, the first time I left it, it was great. Like I had so many customers. Everyone was just like, I didn't have to change my personality in terms of like, I don't have to lie to you that I like you. I just like, I actually like enjoy having a conversation with you. And if I don't like conversation with you, like another girl would have a conversation with you, you know, like it was very interactive. So like, I didn't have to change my personality, and that was great. And then when I came back as a morning girl because I don't know, like I just decided to like get a job in a different club.
Mm-hmm.
And then working as a night girl and working as a day girl is completely different. Like our like there was only three dancers tops during the morning, and that was like right on Dundas Squares, right, which is like right downtown Toronto, where like we had like more people coming in and whatever, but we only have like three girls in, including me. And like I didn't mind hanging out with the DJ because in morning people were like, they were there to spend money,
Mm-hmm.
but like they would be there for like an hour and they would just leave, and they would take a girl an hour for upstairs for an hour, and then the other girl wouldn't make money. But then the next day another person would come, and then it would come for an hour, and then you would make like $300, and then they would just leave, you know.
It just sounds really inconsistent.
It is very inconsistent, but it was also because of like everyone was just like away for vacation. Like it was December,
Okay.
January, February is the coldest
Yeah,
time.
of course.
um so it was very inconsistent during the morning, and then right after COVID, like literally like a month before, everything started to pick up. Like I was getting more money, I had like a goal to like hit every week, and then I was going over my goal, and I realized that that was going slowly up. Like there were more girls, we had more girls, like there were more customers, like
Picking up.
yeah, it was picking up. And then like COVID-19 came, and then everything ended.
Now, did they tell you that they were closing? What was the communication process like when things started shutting down?
I'm nosy, so I kind of overheard of them talking, because I did talk to one of the managers. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Because there was some customers and they left me $300 on the bar. So I was like, hey, what's going on with my money? Like, I was just wondering, like, when am I getting that? And they're like, honey, I'm not sure. Like, we're trying to like figure it out what's going on, if we're gonna close the club or not.
No. Wait a second. Hold on. They were holding on to your $300, telling you they
Yes.
don't know when you're getting your money.
Yeah. Because they were basically they used their cards to get money from the bar.
Oh, I
So
understand. There was a processing system, basically.
yes,
But
yes, but
they can give you the money and deal with that later.
they just have their favorite girls, and then I wasn't one of those favorite girls, you know. So
Yeah.
like there were like some girls who had like $1,000 in there, and they're like, here you go. But like because I was a morning girl, like they just wanted to keep me coming back. And like it sucked because like
Yeah.
some of the girls that were my friends, they just completely left the club because they were just getting treated like that. And
So there's favoritism going on where you're
yeah,
working.
there's for sure favoritism. And then like people say like, oh, people are just racist here, but they're not racist, they're just like favorite people. Like if they like you, they like you, and that's it.
So it's arbitrary. It's just based on like if they vibe with you a certain way.
Exactly. Like if you tip them, you're gonna for sure be the first one to get tipped out. If you give them a cut, then you're for sure gonna get something out of the cash because they know that that benefits you, like
Right.
benefits them.
How long did it take the government funding that you received to kick in after your club closed?
A week.
A week. Oh my
A
God.
week.
I want to live in Canada.
I mean, we don't have like right now it's great because we get the money, but we don't have any produce. Like everything that's coming from the state, like is just super expensive. Like if an apple before used to cost $2, now it's $5.
You don't have produce. Oh, so they've
Yeah.
raised the price of healthy food.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh my God, that's infuriating. Oh my God.
You say, yeah, we have money, but everything is so expensive.
That's horrendous.
Yeah, like a sanitizer, hand sanitizer, the one that from the pump is now $8-9. I'm like,
That is so rude. So rude. Damn. Well, it, you know, you get some and you lose some. It's always,
yeah. So that's why I have to stay home so I don't lose
yeah.
anything.
Do you, I don't know what the laws are like in Canada, but you know, here in the United States, in every single state, dancers are, let me switch that, employers consider dancers independent contractor, except for California, where the laws have been rewritten. But if you really read the laws and follow them to a T, every state is misclassifying dancers. They all should be classified as employees here, and they're not. What is it like in Canada? Are you all independent contractors? Are you employees, or does it vary?
It varies on whether you pay your taxes or not. Because we do have a license, we have to buy a license. Like my license is $300. Let me see if I can find it.
$300.
My license is $300, and yep.
Is that a one-time fee or is that an annual fee?
So this is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So, and then here's like the barcode that they scan to know that you're an employee.
Uh-huh.
So basically, like you pay like it's $300
for the license, yeah.
For the license, and then you have to pay for your background check, and then whenever you want to renew it, it's $200, and then you register as an independent contract with that. Some girls here, they don't pay for their license. Like they do pay for the license, but they don't add this as their like tax form, because some girls get more money by not paying taxes. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, when you don't spend money on taxes, you have more money. Yeah.
Exactly. So like, and then like at the end of the day, at the tax return, like they're like, oh, you haven't worked, so here you go. Here's more money because you haven't worked as much, and then you have been spending more.
Wow. So it's like if you're not filing your taxes, then they're giving you money because in their mind they're thinking that you're not making it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if your rent is $600, your rent is $600, and then you're only making, let's say, $10,000 per year. They're like, oh, we're just gonna give you money back because this is what you're paying for rent. So this is like a minimum.
That is very, very interesting.
I mean, Canada is very generous.
I can see that.
But like, if you're not filing your taxes, then you're not gonna get, like, the requirement to get money back is at least made $1,000 per month.
Okay, so okay, I get what you're saying now. So if they haven't been paying their taxes this whole time, they're not necessarily eligible for the same benefits that you're talking about. Exactly. Gotcha. Okay. Well, like, that makes sense.
Like I have two jobs. Like I am a stripper, and I also have I work as a promoter, and I also work as a barback in a bar. So like I have like so many different jobs. So like I guess I'm part of it. But like some girls here, they're not part of it, like part of the independent worker and the project constructor or whatever.
Independent contractor. Yeah. So you're getting wages from other jobs, basically. As a stripper, you're not getting wages from your employer, correct?
No.
But from your other jobs, like bar backing, they're giving you an actual paycheck. And so there's proof to the government that you're paying taxes. So you do definitely fall into a different bracket. Now, even as an independent contractor, as a stripper, let's just pretend like you don't have any other jobs. You could and would still pay your taxes as an independent contractor and have those benefits that you're talking about, right?
Yes.
So
Like,
they don't discriminate against sex workers?
no, they don't.
Okay.
They're like, so like, at least here it's legal to sell yourself, like to like be a sex worker, but it's not legal for a guy to come ask you personally, like, hey, I want a blowjob, I'm gonna pay you this. Like,
So
it's,
you have to be the solicitor,
yes,
basically, and then that's okay.
yes, that's okay.
All right, I could be on board with that.
Okay.
I can be on board with that. Yeah, I think that's a nice small step. I want decriminalization of full service sex work here in the States, so I really want that.
No, like here is pretty, like I'm very happy that I live here, because here everyone here is so open-minded. Like, of course you find like one or two racist people who are like, that is not correct, blah blah blah, but like it's work.
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever. Some people enjoy it, some people hate it. Like,
and overall, is there like a happy, cohesive vibe between employers and workers in where you're working?
I personally try not to have one. Like, my managers are my managers, like, good morning, good afternoon, have a good day, all that stuff. But like, for me to get cozy with them, I don't like that. So yeah, most strippers are just like, yeah, I'm just friends with the girls I'm friends with, and I'm friends with the DJ, because the DJ is the one who plays our songs, and we have to tip them at the end. But like, the bouncers and the managers are like a huge no-no for us.
Wow.
Like, it just doesn't benefit us, because if they see you, let's say you're going upstairs for an hour, and then they see you that you make money, that they tip you on top of that, they want to cut for that.
Totally. Yeah. Oof. Wow. Lots of differences in Canada. It's very, very interesting. Thank you so much for your time and for calling in. This was great.
No problem.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be part of this too, because yeah, like, most of the dancers I have been working with, like, they have been telling me like it's so much more different here in Canada than in the States. And yeah, they just created this cute little like strip club, and then we have a locker room and everything, and we share our videos. So it's just like, we have it just like this, like, we have a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
And then we just like sell tickets.
Can you tell our audience how to find your virtual strip club?
You literally type in on Instagram the virtual strip club, and we're the only strip club, virtual strip club.
Yeah.
By girls, by sex workers, for sex workers. So like.
Thank you. I had a message from a dude from Indiana with like 600 followers and like 0 posts on his Instagram. And he was like, hey, I want to start a virtual strip club. How much are dancers? Like, what's, I need dancers. That's what he wrote. I need dancers. Yeah. And I wrote, okay, what's the rate? And he was like, well, it depends on what is their rate. And I said, $150 an hour plus tips. Like, I was just like, you're going to fucking pay them. Who are you? You can't just some random dude, because he literally said, this is my first time. This will be my first show. I'm like, get out of here.
No. Like, there's so many girls who got scammed out of that. Like, they have been like pretty much working for free, which I find very unfair. So every time, like, I'm part of the promotional, a promotional group. So like, I just like make sure everyone knows we're the only strip club run by sex workers for sex workers. And then you're more than welcome to come work with us. And like, it's like an even cut. Like, it's not like I'm getting more and you're getting less. We're all getting the same. If you're dancing, you're getting paid for your tips and the dances. So it's like a pretty good experience to have because we are all very lovable and like we're always cheering each other out, and like it's not just like strippers, it's also like pole dancers, which are two completely different things.
Totally. Yep.
There
Yep.
is also like floor workers, which is like another different thing. There are pretty girls who just like are very sexy,
Mm-hmm.
and there is also go-go dancers, and there's just like all type of girls, and
Yeah.
we try to be like very welcoming with everyone.
Yeah. I'm so inspired by this. Yeah, you have a cooperative. You have the first ever in the history of the world a cooperative owned and run sex worker owned virtual strip club. You are the first people to do it. Do you realize how significant what this is?
I just want to like give a shout out to Gemma May, who
Okay.
created this. Like I'm just part of it. Her name is Gemma May, and Hitty Hustler, which is Karina.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing. They did a whole website. They did like all the promotional. They find all the girls themselves. Like it's just like amazing how this. Yeah.
I'm so moved by that.
Oh my God, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're more than
realize what was behind it. I saw the flyers and I didn't realize all of this. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're so sweet.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling.
No problem.
Yeah, we're gonna talk again. I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
All right. I have to get ready for my next call and gather myself.
Okay.
But that was beautiful.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at yesastripperpodcast@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at yesastripperpodcast. And you can catch the show on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, anywhere that you can find podcasts. We hope you tune in next week. I've been your host, A.M. Davies. See you soon.